a life without passion is one of unfulfilled purpose. With the goal of exuding and embodying their greatest passion, 4 talented young ladies embark on their journey as they aspire to capture the crown of Miss Teen Montserrat 2023.
Good evening, and thank you very much for tuning in to 664Connect Media. My name is Vinaya Bass, and this is episode 2 of our conversations with the contestants from Phoenix Creations Miss Teen Montserrat 2023. Tonight, I'm happy to be sitting down with Miss Narissa Farrell Bramble. Good evening, Narissa, and how are you this evening?
I am quite well, thank you. And you?
I'm great, thank you. I'm happy to be sitting down with you this evening. So, can you just start by telling the audience just a little bit about yourself?
Good evening, audience. I am 16-year-old Narissa Farrell Bramble, a 5th form student currently attending the MONTSERRAT Secondary School.
Fantastic. So the big question I'm sure everybody's wondering is, why did you decide to take the bold step to participate in Miss Teen this year?
So I decided to participate in Miss Teen this year because I felt that it would have been a good opportunity for me to come out and build my confidence even more. And I thought that it would be a nice thing to do.
Fantastic. That's a good reason. So for the competition, I know that you ladies, obviously you attended the session ceremony a few weeks ago, and the next stage of the competition is for you to participate in a presentation, a platform presentation that is. So can you just tell us what topic you selected?
My topic for the platform presentation is the potential of sports tourism for Montserrat, which basically is opportunity for tourists to come to Montserrat to watch the games, sport games, and for our own athletes to go and travel overseas to play and showcase their skills and abilities.
Fantastic. And I know that this year the competition is all about passion and purpose. So would you say that sports is something that you're really passionate about?
Very much so.
Great. So you chose that particular topic about sports tourism. What did you find the most interesting when you had to research the topic?
The thing I found most interesting while researching the topic is that not all sports are recognized on the same level in Montserrat. Okay. And I know that in the world that not everything is on the same level. In Spain, football is the most high sport up there. But as a small community like Montserrat, I believe that all sports should be on the same level, because you never know if the sport that is most less recognized is going to be the sport that leads Montserrat to
the Olympics.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So I think it's very interesting as well, because I've been interviewed Mr. Damian Williams recently, and he was saying about the need to, say, raise the profile of something like cricket on the island. So when we speak of sports, what type of sports activities do you participate in?
I participate in track and field and netball.
Okay, brilliant. And I know that I saw you at the Remembrance Day celebration as well. So I saw you doing your stuff. I had my eye on you. Right. So we spoke a bit about sports and you've expressed your passion for it. But what do you plan to pursue as a career?
In the future, I plan to pursue to become a medical practitioner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Specifically a doctor, nurse?
A doctor.
And do you want to specialize?
Not really, because when I already study and go and make colleagues, I would love to come back to Montserrat to create a pro bono clinic for persons that can't afford the hospital bills. And yeah.
That's a very good aspiration. So I look forward to that. Hopefully I benefit from that. Right. So going through a competition like this, you can't do it all on your own, right? So what would you say has been the best thing about the training and development session so far?
The best thing about the training and development sessions so far are that I know that people are there and supporting me and all of the girls by coming and giving their time to talk to us about different topics like public speaking by Miss Paulisa Reiner and about deportment by Mrs. Chevlin Kernan. those two were quite interesting.
So those are the ones that really jumped out to you. So also speaking of support, again, I know that each contestant is appointed a chaperone. So who is your chaperone in the competition this year?
My chaperone is Miss Esteline Martin.
Okay. And can you tell us a little bit about the support that you've been receiving from your chaperone?
She's helped me prepare for this interview beforehand with my speech for the sashing ceremony and with walking and my talent.
Fantastic. I'm happy that you have great support. And then also each contestant has a sponsor. So who has sponsored you in the competition this year?
My sponsor is Aravin's Enterprise.
Okay. And has Aravin's gone the extra mile for you? Have they done a little bit more than just supported you financially?
They have sent a representative, Ms. Denushka Mir, to support me at the session and contract signing ceremony, which I found very nice.
Yeah, that was great. I saw her there as well. So speaking of the different things that you guys have to learn over the course of your development, what would you say is your favorite segment in the contest this year?
My favorite segment would be the evening wear.
Ooh, so that means you must have something nice planned. I'm going to look out for that dress, girl. So why evening wear?
I love the elegance of it and to watch the nice dresses as the contestant comes out and admire the hard work that the seamstress puts into the dress.
So can I dare ask you, are you getting your dress made locally or are you buying it?
I am not getting it made locally.
You're getting it made. Fantastic. Right. So how do you respond to critics of pageants who say that it promotes unrealistic standards of beauty?
Well, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but I believe that they still have the mentality of when pageants were just for that, but now pageants are to develop the self-esteem and confidence of girls, which I can say is true because so far in this pageant, I have gained confidence.
And absolutely, and even doing something like this, I'm sure it's pulling you out of your comfort zone.
Very much so.
And after the pageant, you'll be able to say, I've successfully done an interview. So that's great. So what can people expect from your performances on the night?
From my performances, people can just expect a wow factor.
Oh,
That's
wow.
all I would have to say.
And all I'm going to say is, oh, wow. Right. So if you win Miss Teen Montserrat 2023, what will you do to give back to the local community?
When I win Miss Teen Montserrat 2023, to give back to the community, I would volunteer my time at the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and the Ministry of Tourism so that my vision for sports tourism for Montserrat would be turned to reality.
So kind of putting your actions where your mouth is.
Yes.
I like it. So that's good. And it's very good that you have a sense of direction in terms of the work that you would like to do. So you have a clear vision. I like that. So why should people attend Miss Teen Montserrat 2023?
People should attend Miss Teen Montserrat 2023 because they should come out and support me and my fellow contestants and see how much work we've put into this pageant. And it would be a show that they do want to miss, honestly.
Absolutely. And the more and more I'm getting to know you girls after the sashing ceremony and after the interview that I conducted last week, I can tell that everyone is coming strong this year. So there's no clear winners. So guys, you definitely have to come down to see the ladies. So before you go, Narissa, I just wanted to ask you some fun questions. It's a this or that question. So you just choose whichever you prefer. No pressure. So beach or swimming pool?
Beach.
Sweet or sour?
Sour.
Volcano or mountain?
A mountain.
Gee, I wonder why. Money or happiness?
Happiness.
Sure money can't buy you happiness though?
Well, that's true.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
So you love the Montserrat heat?
Yes.
Mornings or evenings?
Evenings.
Salty or sweet?
Salty.
Would you rather to find your dream job or win the lottery?
Find my dream job.
Okay. Sunrise or sunset?
sunsets. They love them.
So, guys, that is more or less it for our conversation with Narissa this evening. But, Narissa, before you go, would you like to say thank you to anybody or give anyone a shout out?
I would like to shout out my chaperone, Miss Esseline Martin, for all her hard work and dedicating her time to chaperone me. Arvin's Enterprise for being my sponsor. My mother, Miss Sasha Farrell, my auntie, Lauren Piper, and Mrs. Beverly Cornish, and all of my supporters and friends that have been there for me and the new ones I will make during this show.
Fantastic. So there you have it, guys. Tonight I sat down with Miss Narissa Farrell Bramble. She's gave us an excellent interview. And next week we're going to be sitting down with Miss China Marjorie Thomas, and she is contestant number 3 in Miss Teen Montserrat 2023. So make sure you tune in and be sure to go out and purchase your tickets for the pageant, which will be taking place on December the 22nd at the Montserrat Cultural Centre from 7 p.m. My name is Vinaya Bass, and thank you so much for tuning in to episode 3 of our conversations with Miss Teen Montserrat 2023. Bye, guys.